here from Tiny Space Health. We're going to go through a yoga and Pilates routine today. Not very hard, okay? I'm not going the higher levels, just sort of beginnery, maybe improver levels today, and just see how you go. What you need, or if you have, you don't have to have, if you can have a towel for later on so we can use it as like a strap when we're doing some stretching. Also a chair if you want for balance, or just have something nearby. You can always use a wall if you're near a wall. I'm just going to use this imaginary sort of chair while I'm doing my stuff. Okay, so let's start with a warm-up. Now I'm going to have my legs quite wide here, bit of an angle to my feet, and I'm going to sink down and I'm going to go side to side. Now if you find this is too hard to do this, just come in closer, and it doesn't matter if you just go a little bit like this, okay? You just do what's right for you. Even if you just, oh, I don't like doing that, just do a bit in the hips. So just modify it for yourself. And what I want you to do is just, if you can, just go side to side and try to stay fairly low through the legs. So my pelvis is tucked under as I'm doing this. Okay, nice and slow. I gotta go slower. That's it. Stay low, and this time just see if you can get your shoulder and roll the shoulder at the same time as you go towards that leg. Rolling the shoulder up and up and back. Up and back. Up and back. Just trying to warm up through the legs. This is sort of my fallback warm up for myself actually. So a lot of the things I'm going to be showing you today, the things I do myself in my own training. So I try to be kind to myself as well. Got to do that. Okay, let's just get the elbow, so increase a little bit of the mobility. So we're still staying low for the legs, side to side, lifting the elbow and bringing it out. We're doing little circles. I just thought of something. Yeah, feel like the Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. Yeah. Okay, couple more. Staying low if you can. So I'm stretching out this leg here as I go. Stretching. Good. Excellent. Okay, warming up the legs. Just going to go up tall. Give yourselves a little break. Okay, sinking down. Hands here. Reach up. Inhale. Big breath. Exhale, palms down now. And you'll have to smile anytime. Inhale, palms are up, fingers facing towards the back wall. And now fingers facing, thumbs facing forward. Can't even think today. Thumbs facing back. And thumbs forward, palms down. Excellent. Okay, bring the legs in. Shake them out. Okay, still in the warm-up stakes here. Legs fairly wide here. Don't have them too close, fairly wide here. Toes facing forward. We're just going to reach up. And we're just going to go flop. Coming up, the monkey. Reach up, breathe in, and then just breathe out. Just let it go as you come up. As you come down. Let it go. All the time. Just let it go. Sounds like a song from a movie, doesn't it? One more. Okay, coming up. Shake it out again. Still warming up. This is one of my little cute little ones I do sometimes. Palms up, palms down. So feet shoulder width apart. Down, reach to the front, and then exhale down. Lift up. Push down, bend the knees, rising up, and then palms down. So we're warming up through the legs, through the shoulders, through the arms. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And again, inhale, exhale, inhale. Big one, and out. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, last little bit in the warm-up here. Just just going to go sideways. Shoulder width apart, the legs. I'm going to do a little Pilates roll down. So tuck your chin in. So first of all, just nice and tall. Shoulders, pull them down, away from your body. These are down. Nice and tall, hands down at your side. And then chin tucks in. And just think of your spine. One at a time, we're just going to roll down the spine. We're not going to go all the way down to the floor. We're just still on the warm-up stakes here. So one at a time, coming down, keep the knees bent. And then just let your elbows get your knees. And just relax there. So it's a little stretch in your back, but we're not going full out at the moment. Just having a little shake of the head, nod of the head, or whatever I did. I think I did not shake. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to straighten the legs a little bit and we're going to roll up. So rolling from here, one at a time, so the head's the last thing to come up. Rolling up, and then roll the shoulders back. Okay, challenge, go on your toes. And then bend the knees. Just a little bit, that's enough. Quite often when I teach this one in a class, you'll hear, first time people do this, you'll hear crack, 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 crack. Ooh, the knees. Anyway, so if it did crack, don't worry, it just happens, all right? So we're going to do that one more time. I'm going to face you this time. So chuck your chin in, rolling down one at a time from the upper spine. Really focus on one at a time. You can come down and rest there on your knees if you want, or if you feel you're okay with it, just let the arms come down further towards the floor. Keep a nice bend in those knees. It should be a bit of a bend. Don't straighten them out like that. A little bit of a bend. Okay? Stay there. You can be here if you like. And then we're going to roll all the way up. So rolling up one at a time from the lower spine. Nice and slow. Really articulating that spine. One at a time. Getting movement in there to become head's last thing coming up. Come here, roll the shoulders, bring them up and bring them down. On the toes, balance. Ain't going well today. I said that and then I lose my balance. Okay, and then bend the knees, just that little bit, just there. I'm feeling that in my calves actually, as I go here and coming. Okay, shaking it out. Okay, excellent work. That's our warm-up. Done. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of strength work. I'm skipping sun salutations today. I've got other videos with those in there because I'm trying to keep it a little bit more simpler for people, okay? Sometimes sun salutations are a bit scary for some people, so we're just going to do it a little bit easier. Legs nice and wide. Bit of strength work. Bit of an angle. Sinking down. So as you're doing the sinking down, you're not popping your bottom out, you're trying to tilt your pelvis under and come down, keeping your chest up nice and tall. Close adjustment at any time you wish. Staying here. Toe. Remember we did this a little while ago? Toe. Toe. And toe. Stay low, toe, and toe, and sink, and come up and have a little rest. Roll the shoulders. Okay, sink again, sinking down. We're not going to stay in anything for too long, so don't worry about it, okay? Arms are out, thumbs towards the back wall, reach up overhead, hold it here, sink, and then come up. So we're working on strength, but we're not going to stay in poses for a few minutes. We're just going to do things and move on because we're being kind to ourselves. Sink, arms out. Stay here, thumbs back towards the back wall. Up, sink, and come up. Okay, excellent. From here, this leg out to the side, pointing towards the wall. The other one I'm going to turn it in. See that? Yeah. Watch your knee is over the toes. Okay, we're going to do warrior 2. So arms are out to the side. You can look that way if you like. Not that way. You can go sideways like I am, looking at the camera. Look at me. Look at me. Or down here. So one thing we really have to remember is a lot of times when people do this, like I'm not sinking super low in this today, I'm just going to stay here. Opening up through my hip. But quite often you see people like here, you want to make sure you pull yourself back so that your hips are here, shoulders are over your hips. Nice and strong through the arms, really point the fingers out. From here, we won't stay here forever, I'll just talk. Thumbs are up, bring that back arm around, look towards your fingertips. Sink a little bit lower if you can, pull yourself back. Pull it back to archer. Okay, really pulling this arm back. Let the arrow go. Bring the arm to the front and bring it back. And then palms down. Give your legs a little rest, come back up. Are you good? Let's bring the arms down, have a little rest for the arms. Go back, we'll do that the other side. Yeah, come back through the middle. Sinking, remember we did this one before. Hands out to the side, wide squat. Arms up, sink, and release. Arms out to the side. Warrior 2 the other side. Toes that way. This one turns. Really a lot of strength through that back leg. Yeah? Sink through the front leg. Arms are out. Get your body, pull it back. Here, here. Good work. Looking down towards fingertips. Thumbs are up. Back arm comes around. Nice and strong through the belly. Pull it back. Pull the bow back. Really pull that back. Feel it in your arms. The strength. Release it. Arm comes back. Pull to the back. And then palms it down. Back to warrior 2. Okay. Bring the feet in. Angling out, coming back through the center, roll the shoulders, sink. Stay here if you want. Hands here, not a problem. And coming up. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. So turn the back ankle in. This one facing there. Warrior 2. Again, warrior 2. From warrior 2, we're going to go to sun warrior. So this palm comes up. This one stays here. And then they both, one goes down, one goes up. Holding it here, looking up if you like. We're not going to go too crazy with the back bend. If you want to do the back bend, if you're more advanced, please do, or just stay here. 3, 2, and 1. Coming out to the side. Bring the feet in again, coming back through the middle, sinking down, just hands here. That's okay. Sink. And then come up. Turn the feet. That one turns, toe goes that way. Arms out to the side. Sinking down, pulling yourself back. Shoulders over hips. Thumbs up. Here we go. Round to the front. Looking at the fingers. Pulling back the bow. Hold it. Stay strong. Stay strong. And let's release. You're allowed to have that sound effect if you like to. Bring it here, to the back, down, and sun warrior. So this one's up, this one's down here. Reaching up. Sinking lower if you want, back bend if you wish. And coming back to center. Let's get those legs in them in. Whew. Whew. Working those legs, working the body, roll the shoulders, it's all good. Okay, so we've done a bit of strength work, so we're going to go into a little bit of balance work. So if you've got a chair, this is my chair. Use a chair for your balances if you need. We're not going to stay in any for a long amount of time because we just won't. Yeah, no. We just make it pretty nice and easy on ourselves. So, if you have a chair, probably better to be here than here. I should have one here. Whatever. Okay, weight is in your right leg. You're going to lift up. If you're holding the chair, just hold the chair. If you don't want to hold the chair, that's good. Okay, lifting up, left leg. Hold it here. Now, if you haven't got a chair and you're feeling, oh, that's too hard for me, just at the toe of the floor, you can be here. And that will help you balance, arms out to the side. No problem with staying there as well. Otherwise, you can be here, yeah? Or you can be holding onto something. Okay. Bring that leg out to the side. If you're on the floor, just drag it along. Hold it here, opening up the hip. Just trying to balance here. If you're finding it's a little bit hard, arms out to the side. Want to challenge yourself? If you're here and you want to challenge yourself, you lift your arms up. But up to you. Out to the side is fine. Okay, and then just drop it down. And you do the other side. So remember, use your chair if you want. And you go this. Weight in your left foot. Spread the toes. Lift the knee up to the front. If you're using a chair or something to balance, try to occasionally just pull your hand away. Just go, oh, I wonder if I can balance with this. You know, be safe. Feel confident in yourself. Don't get scared, but just do a little bit. Go pull it away occasionally. Okay, remember, arm out to the side will help you balance. And then bring it out. Open the hip, bring it out to the side. So, I'm just going to stay there. I'm just going to stay here. That's better, because now I can go like this. Tiny spaces is what you do. Okay, 3, whoops. 2 and 1, bring it down. Okay, shake it out a little bit. Feel free to grab your chair. And we're going to do a thigh stretch, but also a balance. So if you don't need this, good, don't use it. So just one leg, pull it up towards your bottom. Thigh stretch. Try to keep the knees fairly close together. And this hip here, the hip that you're holding the foot in, you're trying to push that forward a little bit, but also stay nice and tall. Okay, so it's sucking in through the belly. Use this if you need. If you don't need, it's good. Even arm out to the side. Whatever works for you. Okay? So if you want to do a little bit more stretch through the hip, you can stay here if you like, or we can just lean forward a little bit. Or a little bit, a fair bit. Just leaning forward, stretching through the hip. Slight bend in that leg that's on the ground. Try to keep your back straight. You can be here, or you can have your hand behind if you like, or even hand out front if you wish, or just here on the chair. Coming back. Remember, you don't have to do that. You could do just being here. That's all good. Right? Okay, shake that leg out. Just doing little balances today. Nothing too long. Okay, so working on the other leg. I'm just turning around so I can talk to you. So my leg's closest to the camera. But yeah, other leg, pull it in. So remember how I said, when you pull it in, if you want to get a really good stretch, bring the knees fairly close together. Don't let it be out here. Bring them fairly close together. You pull the foot in towards your bottom. And then this hip here, you know, try to push that forward a little bit, but maintaining height. So as if you've got like a string pulling to the top of your head towards the ceiling. Still want to keep that height, right? So remember, you can be there. You can be there. Some people I know like it holding their ear. I don't know why. That works for some people. They find their balance is better holding their ear. Everybody's different. Do what works for you. Okay, so stay with that. So we're here. And if you want to, you stay there. Or you can lean forward. I'm using my chair at the moment. And keeping this leg bent, pulling it in towards my bottom, really stretching out my hip. My right hip here is getting quite a good stretch. Remember, you can have your hand behind, you can have your hand in front. Some people find that quite a good balance there. And then come back down. Ooh, that's good. I'm a great believer in not holding things for 3 minutes. We just want to work the balance without sort of, not wrecking ourselves, not getting too stressed. All right, so we're going to do one more. We're going to do a little star. So you have your chair, foot on a bit of an angle here. So always keep a slight bend in the leg that is holding your weight. So this one's going to hold my weight. And this one here, I'm just going to touch to the floor. I'll lift myself up. If that's enough for you, just stay there. Or if you haven't got a chain, you just want to be here. That's fine. Okay? But what we're going to try to do is balance on that leg. You can use this if you want to. You can use your chair, reaching up. So we're engaging this leg. We're really working through this outer part of the thigh, but also balancing. Now, if you don't want to use a chair, do this. Whoops. Maybe not with a crazy unbalanced thing, but just a star. Yeah? Okay. I'm holding that for a second. And then I'm going to bring my hand down to the side. My leg's still up. I'm just going to stay here. But if you aren't using the chair, try it with the palm up on that one. Try that, just a little bit different. Flex the foot, hold it, open the chest. Oops. Keep your balance. I say as I lose my balance. Where are we? We're here. 3, 2, and 1. And come back down, shake the legs. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do the other side. Okay, so star. Slight bend in this leg. That leg's out. Right. You can hold it there. Remember, you can just hold it there and do star. Really spread those fingers, spread them out, open the chest. We can be here, or you can be holding the chair. You know what to do. Or we can lift it up into star. Holding. And then we bring that hand down. The other one reaches up. Lifting. Try to find a little spot that's not moving somewhere. They call that drishti point in yoga. To try to focus and keep your balance. I'm flexing my foot, holding, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. Very well done. Just some balances. Good. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right, so from here, we're going to do a little bit of hip work. And then we're going to do a little bit of abs, a bit of Pilates. So come with me, come down onto the floor, have your towel, and just keep that nearby. We don't need it quite yet. Just come down onto the floor. And I'm going to face you. That's what we do. So we're going to work a little bit through the hips. That's the other thing I've got to say. A pillow is good. Oh, I do have a pillow here. Just prepared this one earlier. If you find sitting on the floor is a bit difficult for you to stay upright, just stick a pillow under your bottom. Some people find that quite difficult to sit and to stay upright. We're not going to be here a long time, but if you've got a pillow and that's more comfy for you, or even your towel, sit on your towel. And we're going to do this one. Let's just call it the butterfly. Sounds pretty good. So feet in. If that's a bit uncomfortable for you, you bring it out. All right? But just whatever works for you. And I say that a lot, but everybody is different. If you can, hold it with your hands on your ankles. All right. And if you want, you can push the knees down. To do that, you'll have to lean forward. But up to you. I'm just going to sit here today and just let my legs just be there. And that's fine. It's fine. Breathe. Just breathe. That was a Pilates breath. Yoga breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. But feel free to do whatever sort of breath you want. Okay, legs are out a little bit more to the front. I'm just going to pull that pillow away. I don't want the pillow at the moment. Legs out a little bit further to the front. I'm just going to come forward and just leaning over a little bit. Nothing too major. If you can grab hold of your feet, that's good. If you want to just be here, that's fine. But if you can, try to roll over, stretching out the lower spine as well. I'm just going here, that's fine for me. And then I'm just going to roll back off. I'm going to do about 3 exercises on each body part today. Yeah, I think so. Crossing the legs, not staying in anything for too long. Crossing the legs, and then we're just going to go a little bit over this, face your body towards the knee. Now remember, something's pulling up through the top of your head there, so nice and tall, and then we're just going to lean over that leg a little bit. So you should feel a bit of a stretch in here. If at any time your back starts to hurt or something like that, or hip starts to hurt, just stop, okay? Just do gentle exercise. But if you've been doing this stuff for a while, you know what to do. You know the harder ones that you can do. So, yeah, just do what's right for you. Just leaning over the other leg, feeling a little bit of a stretch here. And a little bit down here. And rolling up. I'm going to do a little bit more hip work on the floor, but at the moment we're going to do abs first. Abs. So we're going to do some Pilates rollbacks. So just feet shoulder width apart here, and you're just curling yourself forward. So as if you're curling over a ball, just stretching out your back. You're going to roll back, get your shoulders, pull your shoulders back, roll back with the spine. Don't have to go too far back, just whatever's okay for you. And then roll back as if you're curling over a big ball. Okay, so we're going to exhale away. And inhale, coming up and over the ball. Exhale away. Engage the shoulders, bring them back. And inhale, up and over. Stay here for another breath. And we're going to go away again. So exhale away. Inhale. Up and over. Okay, so that's a 2 sort of segment one. We're going to do a 4 segment one. So we're going to roll back a little bit faster. Okay, so we roll back. I won't do breathing yet. We roll back to here. Then we get our palms facing one another. We reach up. So we're straightening our spine, but we're still staying back a little bit. And then we're curling our spine here as we roll back. And then we come back over the ball. Okay, let's do that. Exhale. Inhale. Reach and stretch the spine. Curl the spine. Exhale. Inhale over the ball. Exhale back, shoulders engaged. Inhale, straighten the back a little bit, but stay back. Palms down now. And inhale over the ball. Do that one more time. Exhale. Inhale up, lift. Exhale down. Inhale over the ball. Excellent. From here, bit of Pilates, now a bit of yoga. So we're going to do the yoga boat. If you want, with 3 different levels. Okay, first level we're here, leaning back a little bit, feet are on the floor, hands can be here, hands can be here. If you're like, oh, I'm finding this a bit hard or whatever, it's a bit hard, just use your hands there to help a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Level 2, we're up here. Okay. that's fine. We're not going to stay here for too long. And then level 3. Ooh, that's fun. Lifting the legs up. Okay. I'm going to stay here. Level 2. For 3, 2, and 1. The yoga boat. Okay, bring the legs out in the front. Give them a little shake. We're going to do another one of those. Okay. Stretching my back a little bit. Do you want to stretch your back a bit? Stretch your back a bit. Okay, here we go. Level 1. Here. Leaning back just a little bit. Holding there. Not a problem. Stay there. Okay. Level 2 here. Engage the shoulders. Level 3 up here. I'm leaving level 3 to do whatever they like. I'm staying level 2 today. I might stay level 1. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, let's just roll over there. Have the legs bent. You can come through the middle and just stretch out the lower back a little bit. Those rolling back ones, really good for mobility of the spine. Also really good for your core. Doing a mixture of both. We're going to come down here, rolling down. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, I heard a couple of cracks. Okay, we're going to do another hip stretch, but we're just going to do it here on the floor. So get the pads of your feet together here, and just let the legs fall to the side and lie down. So we're having a little break here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just let those legs fall. Let the knees fall down. We'll try to relax your hips. If you wish, you can reach your arms above your head. I've run out of room here. I might do this one instead. I'll go like this, like the E. That'll do. Or right, they can be right over your head, but because I'm limited in my space, I'm going to do this one. Arms are out to the side, palms are up. So I'm sort of stretching through the front of my chest at the same time, but you don't have to do that if you're just happy just to be here. That's good. That's actually nicer. Just there, just relax. Stretching out the hips. Because then we're going to do a little bit more abs, a little bit more Pilates abs. Then we're going to do a bit of back work. So anyway, let's grab these legs, bring them in. That's enough rest. That's working out. Okay, legs are in. Still got my towel there, but that's okay. We'll just move it over here so it's not in the way. Feet are here. We're just going to do a couple of abs, not a lot, okay? So we're just going to lift up and down. Tuck your chin in, inhale, and exhale. You don't have to do the inhale, exhale stuff unless you want to. Just as long as you're lifting up, you just do what works for you, and down. Now if you want to, while we're doing this, you can use your hand to support your neck and just reach up like this. Anytime you put your hands further away, you're actually working harder in your abs, okay? So this is harder. So you squeeze up. I forgot to say, keep a neutral spine here. Keep a little bit of a bend in your spine here. Just don't flatten it out. You shouldn't be trying to bend it, but it just should be just nice and neutral. Okay, so we're going to reach up here and back down. Okay, we're going to come here, reach, hold for 3, 2, just close, and 1, and come back down, and reach up, hold 3, 2, and 1, and down. I just saw a pelican fly outside my window then. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down. Okay, we can do a little bit of Pilates hundreds. All right, so might not do 100, might only do about 70 today. But we're going to lift the legs up, hold them here, imprinting the spine to the floor. So when it was curved before, now we're imprinting it. So pushing it down, just embracing the abs here. Lift the shoulders off the floor, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're working from the shoulders here. 1, 2,
So it's inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoulders off the floor. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping the shoulders off the floor. So level 2, I'm going to show you in a sec. Inhale, 2, 3, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's stay here if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. I think that is about 100. Let's go a couple more. Shoulders off the floor, keep them up, and coming back down. It's actually hard to do it and explain it at the same time, but fun. Stretch it out. Okay, that's the Pilates 100. So the only other one I thought I would do today is we'll just do some single leg stretches. Okay, so legs are here, imprinting the spine, shoulders lift up, both legs are up. Okay, and we're just going to tap one leg to the floor. So tapping one down, hands can be here or wherever you like, tapping it down and back up. Hands to the floor is quite nice. Tapping down and up. That's level 1, okay? Level 2, you're going to kick it out and grab hold of the leg and kick it out. Keeping shoulders off the floor, kicking it out and kicking it out. So remember, if that's too hard for you, you can be here. You can even use your hands if you want to. Tapping down like that. And if you're getting a bit, that's a bit harder keeping my shoulders off the floor, there's nothing wrong with coming back down here and still just doing it. Tapping out, having a break, and just working the legs. So just tap it down. So remember the levels you're at. So if you're doing the harder level, the level 2, stay with it. Or if you're just doing the level 1 and you're here, that's good. If you're doing the level 1 up here, it's 1.5, I guess, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Couple more. 4, let's go. 3, 2, and 1. And stretching it out. That's our ab routine for today. So mixing Pilates and yoga is good. I think it is. I like it. Like the two together. All right, so from here, we're going to roll up or just push yourself up, whatever works for you. I like to roll up, fling myself up. All right, you're going to roll over and we're going to do some back work. 3 different exercises, all Pilates ones. So when we're doing this, you've got to think you've got an ice cube under your belly button. So think about that. Ooh, I'm going to pull that in. Pull my belly button in. I'm going to keep my head down. I might be looking at the camera a bit, but you try not to. Try not to turn your head. Try to keep your head down. So nose to the floor. Arms are out nice and long. Move out of my wave towel. Okay, and we go alternate arm and leg. So we go lift up, one arm, opposite leg, and back down. Lift up, opposite, and down. Really stretching out with the legs, engaging the glutes, engaging the thighs. Really stretching out with the arms as well. But that nose just grazes the mat or the floor or wherever you are. Opposites, up and down and down. Reach up and down. This is really good for our lower back, good for our glutes. Stay with it. Reach and down. Reach and down. Let's do one more. Reach and down. Okay, hands to the front here. Heads down. And then you're going to do little swimmer legs. Tiny movements. It's coming from the hips. Okay, not the legs. We're not doing this. It's from the hips. So little tiny swimmer kicks. Keep going, heads down, squeeze the glutes, point the toes. Can you go faster? Come on. Can you go faster? I used to say in my classes, oh, shark's chasing you in the water. How fast can you go? Yeah, which is not really that cool, is it? But anyway, it motivated people to go faster. So go faster as fast as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Whew. Okay, arms come out to the side. We're going to do a locust. So we're back to yoga now. So shoulders are down. Shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push these fingers towards your feet. Upper locust. Head gaze, eye gaze is forward here. Okay. So we can go here, you can stay there, or we can lift the legs. So if you want to challenge, lift the legs, hold it there. Working the back, working the glutes. We're working a lot of things here. I'm working my mouth, talking. But anyway, lift a little bit more. 3, hold, 2, and 1. Come down. Okay, to the swimmer. Here we go. Nose grazing the mat. Tiny movement through the hips. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the legs, point the toes. Ice cube under the belly button, a little bit faster. Stay with it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alternate arm and leg. Alternate arm reaches up. Head stays down. Opposite arm, opposite leg reaches and down. Lift and down. So it's inhale up, exhale down. Whatever you like. Just keep it going. Nice and strong through those legs. Really strengthening the back, the glutes, upper body as well. Reaching, helping with mobility. Couple more. 4, 3, stay strong. 2, and 1. And then you know what we're going to do. We're going to do this one. Lifting up, upper locust. Squeeze between the shoulder blades, fingers reaching down. Feet can be close, feet can be out. Doesn't matter. Lifting the bottom legs, lifting the legs up. If you want, up to you. Lift, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze in here. Yes. 4, 3, lift. 2, and 1. Excellent work. Push up. Okay, come back to child's pose. Just have a little rest in here, stretching out the back. Good work. Move around a little bit if you like. Breathe. Another little one that's going to help stretch our back out. Also work into the hips a bit. Big toes together. Legs come out wider. If you have a mat, about as wide as your mat, sitting back. So we're sitting back like we're doing child's pose. This is down face warrior, but the legs are wide. So if you want, you can have you be on your elbows here and just stay there. Come right down if you like. Or I like this one. Just put my fist there. Make a little bridge for my head to go on. And just relax there. Couple more breaths. Take a deep breath. And then just let it out. Another deep breath. So right on the home stretch now. So we're just going to turn over and we're going to do some hamstrings. So grab your towel. This is where we really need our towel. So our towel is working as a strap, as a yoga strap for us. Oh, costume adjustment. Alright, so just roll it up. You don't have to have one. If you haven't got one, don't worry about it. But if you've got one, yeah, might use it. Like, you just see. Okay, rolling down onto the floor. So we're going to start hamstrings. One leg's bent, okay, other leg comes up. So hamstrings, we can go here. If you can grab hold of there, that's great, okay? Grab hold here, wherever. Now, the reason I've got this is sometimes people find it difficult to grab around here. They might be back here or maybe shorter arms. I've got quite long arms. You can just grab that around the back of the thigh, lie back and use the towel to help increase that stretch. So if you just flex your foot, make sure this leg isn't completely locked out. There's a little bit, tiny bit of a bend in there. So your other option is to also just grab around the top part of your foot there, and that's actually quite pleasant too. You should just feel the stretch in the back of your leg. It shouldn't ever really be painful. No. Just feel it. Okay, so that's our... Oh, and the reason I've got this leg bent here is because that actually helps support your back a bit more. Sometimes in yoga classes you'll see people doing this, and that's fine. If that's comfy for you and you're alright with it, good, go for it. But this actually supports your back a little bit better, having that leg bent. Alright, so we're going to go from that one. We're going to do, that's yoga stretch, or general stretch you might do in the gym. We're going to do the Pilates version, so point the toes. And we're going to lift the shoulders off the floor and pull that leg in. Now if you want to, just keep it there, but any back problems, stay here. Hopefully you haven't got any back problems. If you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you get that bottom leg and we lift it off the floor. Okay, Pilates hamstring stretch. Pulling that in, lifting the shoulders off the floor, smiling because I've got a good day, and release. Okay, so we're going to do a glute stretch. I'm just going to show you, that leg's going to come across here, but if you have a problem with this reaching through, you're just going to get your towel, wrap it around this leg, cross the leg across, use that towel to help bring that in. Okay, it's actually very comfortable this way. Flex the foot. So remember, you can be there. If you haven't got the towel, you can just reach through here, through the window, and lie back. You should be feeling it here in the glutes. Otherwise, more advanced is here. If you haven't got a towel, so get out my towel, you could just be there. That's fine. You can grab your hand here and just sort of pull in a little bit. As long as you just feel it in there. Showing you a couple of different ways. Okay, so you're going to drop the leg down. This one, bent one, I'm going to bring that into my chest. I'm going to straighten that leg. And I'm going to roll the ankle. Really pulling this in towards my chest. And then roll the ankle the other way. Definitely the home stretch. Nothing hard. So we're going to go the other leg. So that leg's bent, the one that was working before. This one's coming up nice and straight. Use your towel if you need to help bring it in. So hamstring stretch, flex the foot. Pull it in. Remember, hands anywhere you want. Yeah. Or if you like, put that up the top, pull it in that way. I'm just going to stay here. So choose wherever you'd like to be. And just breathe. Should be feeling it. Okay, we're going to go from there to the Pilates one. Point the toe, hands here. Lifting shoulders off the floor. Chin tucked in. Here, if you want, stay there. Work harder. Leg goes out there. Lift it off the floor. Lift and pull that leg in. Okay? Hold it really. If you're doing this one, really embrace this. These muscles in here really should be really working them. And coming back down. Okay, so that one's going to go across here. So remember, you can come through like this if you like, or use your, oops, I'm getting a bit lost here. Use that in there and bring it down, cross it across, and then pull it in. Maybe flex the foot if you want to work a little bit harder. If I work harder again, I don't really want to, but if you want to, you pull that leg in towards your groin. And then you should feel more of a stretch in your glutes. Just stay for about 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Okay, now bring that down. Remove my towel. I'm going to tuck that leg into my chest, and that leg is going to go long. Pull it in really nice and tight. Roll the ankle. And then roll it the other way. Really tucking that into your chest. Excellent work. We're just going to let that leg go long. Another big one, I like to keep this one big, stretch it out. I might need to switch it away from that. Fingers, really stretch them out. And on the toes. And relax. And one more big stretch out. Point the toes. Let's flex the feet this time. Flex. Spread the toes and flex the feet. And then just relax, just let it flop. Okay, we're nearly there. That's about it. We're just going to lift the knees up and roll over. Push yourself up nice and gently. That's it. So I hope you did well. Just a couple to finish here. Just like to roll the shoulders. Big roll from the front to the back. And another one, roll up towards the shoulders and down. Okay, get these, lift them up, scrunch them up, and then just go, push them down. Lift, scrunch up, scrunch, 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 and down. Okay, reaching up, thumbs towards the back wall. Inhale, and exhale. And again, reach in, big breath, and out. Last ones, hand down to the floor, reaching over, little side stretch to finish. Head forward, open the chest if you can. And then bring it down the other side, hand down to the floor. Curve that arm over, little stretch in the side there, opening the chest, bringing the arm back a little bit if you can. You don't really want it here, put it back in here, about that way. 3, 2, 1, and then just roll the shoulders again, shake it all out. You did really well. Well, we're going to finish with this one. Let's finish with one cool one. Chest, thumbs up. Really push your chest out. And relax. I'm going to do one more of those. Roll the shoulders. You can even have your hands here behind you if you want to. Push the shoulders forward. Push the shoulders back. Open the chest up. Looking forward. And if you want to work a little bit harder, look up a little bit. Not too much. Not too high. Don't you there. Just there. Okay, hands back here. Bring the hands
hands forward, and then you go, yes, I did it, you did it. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time, and have a great day, and take care of yourself. Thanks for joining me. See ya.
Excuse me. You keep that in. That's great. It's in the editing.